Girl, put your love on me.
A couple of years ago, I made it a goal to visit all of the 50 US states before I turned 50 years old. So far, I've been to a bunch of different states. But ever since I got into filming, I've really only shown about 2. So I think it's time that we take a little trip. Sure.
We'll be singing.
This was a special trip. Our whole family was able to get together and visit what would be a new place for all of us. Now before we continue, yes, we were well aware of the risks and consequences of traveling during a worldwide pandemic. We planned our trip before Florida became a hotspot for the virus, and we did everything that we could to prevent and minimize the spread. So now that you know this, let me update you on where we are.
This will serve as the final boarding call for Southwest Flight 235 with non-stop service to Baltimore. All ticketed and confirmed passengers should be at gate B31A for boarding at this time. Again, this is a final boarding call for Southwest Flight 235.
We currently have a layover in Boston before we head over to Florida. We've been here for 2 hours now. And we are waiting for Nicole to come into the shot.
Hello.
Hello.
I get to be in your video now.
We took off from Boston at sunset and flew late into the evening until we got to Florida. We picked up our rental car and headed off to where we would be staying for our time in Florida. And lucky for us, this was our view for the week. But how did we even get to stay here in the first place? Well, Mom had connected with some old friends, and once they had heard that we were heading to Florida, they offered their place while they were staying out of town to us. Let me tell you, we are very grateful for their generosity. But as nice as the place was, we needed to go have some fun. So we took it nice and easy for the first day.
Hello, Brandon. We're finally going to the beach.
I guess I should explain our main reason as to why we came to Florida in the first place. Actually, I think I'll let Nicholas do it. Nicholas, why are we in Florida?
My birthday.
No, it's a family vacation.
Would you like to explain the reason we came here?
Well, we were supposed to see a rocket launch, and then I got scrubbed.
After having fun at the beach, we went back to the condo, and we played in the pool for a bit.
Dolphin Boy.
And that was our first day experiencing Florida. As Nicholas had previously mentioned, we were in Florida for his birthday and to see a rocket launch. But since the launch was canceled, we opted for the next best thing. There were space exhibits everywhere, and we got to see almost everything that was open to the public.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the
My personal favorite? The Atlantis space shuttle. The real space shuttle that had traveled to outer space. Not a replica.
These individuals were able to combine their passions, their talents, their competencies, as well as their vocation into one focus. And so for this, we honor them today, remember them, and we're also inspired by the lives that they lived.
Nicholas, what's the review of Space Center so far?
Awesome. Awesome! Oh no, I'm exposed.
After the Space Center had closed down, we still had a little bit of daylight left. So we went to a driving safari trail to see some wildlife. We saw all kinds of different birds and even a crocodile.
I found the gator boy. Excuse me, sir. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Nope, I guess not. Excuse me, do you have anything to say on the mouse that ran away? No comment, okay.
And thus, our long day had finally come to an end.
This is not smart. Do you have something you need to explain to us?
For our next beach venture, we drove all the way to the west side of Florida, Sanibel Island. We even made a friend when we first arrived there.
There he is.
The little gecko boy is here. Hello, Mr. Boy. How are you doing?
Alright, we're at the beach. Our parentals have left us. We are abandoned children of the corn.
Hello.
Paige, what are you doing? This beach has a whole bunch of shells and I'm looking right at them, so here they are. rental units are all the way down over there around the corner. I think I'm gonna go crash my drone into them and tell them I'm hungry. Isn't that right, Paige?
Before we went to head home, I wanted to check out one other beach, mainly because it had a lighthouse and I had a drone. I was very satisfied.
That's the end of Sanibel Island. Is that right, kids?
Yep. Yes, that's the end.
We are now venturing into the unknown to go take care of our body problems. Ha!
Now, everyone on the planet has come to know and love Disney and all of the magic that it has to offer to the world. This one is just the most addicted out of our entire family. Today I learned that there is Disney World and Disney Springs. Disney World is more theme park oriented. Disney Springs is all shopping. And let me tell ya, I have never seen so much Disney themed merchandise in a 1 mile radius. But I got the most valuable item that Disney Springs had to offer.
We got the chicken nuggies like we always do. Paige, what's your review of the chicken nuggets?
Good.
7 out of 10 for the unique flavor. It's the battle of the TikTokers. This group is not very happy with them. This group is just doing their dance thing. Paige, what is your opinion?
After a long day of shopping, we returned to the condo and ended the day watching a nice sunset. So, as a self-proclaimed Hawaiian boy, I was particularly excited about where we were heading today.
We going to the surf shop, right, Paige?
Yeah.
Ron Jon Surf Shop, the world's largest surf shop. Of course, I couldn't afford any of the boards there, but I could still dream, right? Remember how the rocket launch was canceled? We got met with a pleasant surprise while we were playing at the beach.
Went to the beach, caught some gnarly waves. Paige tried to keep up, but she couldn't. She just couldn't hang with me. And now we're gonna go to see Nicholas's rocket launch finally, because it's finally happening. Isn't that right, Nicholas? Yeah. Yeah.
So, to the pier we went. It's the closest we were able to get to the launch site. And thus, we awaited the countdown.
There's 10 minutes left till launch.
And then, it was time. The rocket was so far away it took over a minute for the sound to reach us. success. How does it feel, Paige, that the rockets are finally over? And so, a successful launch called for some dinner. An attempt was made to eat seafood. It has failed. Sad dog. Attempt number 2 was made and it was failed because of me. Because I did not want to eat something that I did not like. We are moving on. We are attempt number 3. This time we shall win the game. Yar yeet. As always, get the chicken tendies. Red Lobster tendies. Good.
They returned to that board.
What is happening here? Our trip has finally come to a close. It is the last day. We are heading home. We packed everything up and left for home.
Hundreds, thousands, millions.
As a family, we would like to thank the Sweetwoods for being so kind and letting us stay at their condo throughout the week. We all had a great time, and needless to say, it was a successful trip. We are home and it's raining. Coincidence? I think not.